Alrighty, and welcome back to the Terraria Let's Play. Okay, a couple of things have happened here off camera, not nearly as much as in the last couple of episodes. This is what the Mega Shark looks like, by the way, with that ammo. So it's actually pretty powerful. Shoots quite quickly. I never showed that off in the last episode, but just so you know, it's actually pretty good. And you can use this to debuff whatever you're shooting if it's like a boss, and then go in and use your other weapon. So that's probably what we'll be doing. As you can see, I have different pets. I have the twins, and I have two sets of them. So they actually do relatively decent DPS. Anyway, so we'll be using them as well. All right. Also, the new star cannon, which is the superstar shooter. I've seen that in action on single target. I wouldn't say it does super great, ironically. But when you have multiple targets, it absolutely destroys. So, anyways, yeah, it's quite good. Okay, now, just as a quick update for some of the things I've done off camera, I'm going to do my thing where I show you just a pop-up of everything that I've done here. We'll go over this, but just quickly, I did finally get the peddler's hat, which you unfortunately have to kill the traveling merchant for. So you just block him in and drop a little bit of lava on him. That'll kill him pretty quickly, sadly. And the item you get is the peddler's satchel, which then from that point on increases items sold from the traveling merchant to plus one more item. So it just means you get more stuff, essentially. I farmed the pearl and seaside crates, and I got all the different types of ore that we did not have: the palladium, orichalcum, and the titanium. So we got all the armor sets and the weapons and the tools for that. I had a blood moon occur naturally, so I farmed werewolves and some clowns. I got a KO cannon as well as the moon charm, and I got the banner for the werewolves, which is good. Also, the steampunker sells the purple solution when you are in a blood moon, so I went ahead and grabbed that and scanned it as well. I'll show you this later, but I fixed my cavern biome so my NPC housing wouldn't be corrupted anymore. And while I was doing that, I got a Morrow bow drop from a skeleton archer. And then finally, I scanned all the stuff from the steampunker. I installed my conveyor belts back at the spawn trap, which I'll show you. Does not affect monsters, but it does pull the drops over to me, so that's kind of cool. I killed an additional... I got a Nimbus rod, killing the Nimbuses here and earlier. And then I crafted a magical harp, the optic staff, which is what you're seeing, the little eyes there, and the light disc. And again, I'll show you all that when we get back. But we're going to open this up. I do have the time frozen, but we're going to open this up with another boss fight. We're going to see how we do against Skeletron Prime. So let's buff up, and let's just see how this goes. Who knows? I have no idea if this is going to be easy or hard. So I'm going to debuff him first and then switch over to the star cannon. So, ooh, you do not want to get hit by that, obviously. We want to try to keep him debuffed. So far, I would not say this is a good start. I don't know what it is about this, but I feel like I'm slow. I shouldn't be slow. Maybe these wings aren't as fast as I thought they were. So, I'm going to try to concentrate here and not get killed. We'll see how that goes. I feel like I could be faster, for sure. I don't know why he keeps running into me, other than to just kill me, I guess, right? Makes sense. You're trying to kill someone, you just run into them. So I'm just gonna continually like switch between different forms here. Oh, run right into me again. I'm just gonna keep applying that debuff and just keep going at it here. Maybe I just need to get better with my avoidance here. Man, he is fast. Taking some damage, but so far I'm good. I have not done these fights in ages, just in case y'all are wondering. So yeah, you could say I'm pretty rusty. And it's doing pretty good damage there, I think. It's doing alright, I guess. Keep him debuffed. You can turn that map off in case you don't like that stuff. And I think the idea really is to shoot his hands off, just like in the you know, the other time we did this, but at this point, I just want to try to stay alive. I guess so far now, we're actually doing pretty good. I'll turn that map off so we can actually see what we're doing here. So it's just switching back and forth to debuff. That's what I should have done with the eyes probably as well, but I did not. Okay, now we've got kind of a groove, so I think we're doing better, hopefully. There it is. We killed him. The jungle grows restless, okay? So that just triggered something in the jungle. If you're not aware of what that is, you'll find out soon enough. But basically, it's the next boss. Okay, that actually... Oh my gosh, we got the trophy on the first kill on that one. That's great, too. Wow, okay, amazing. If you're wondering how the Nimbus Rod works, by the way, you just throw it up like this, and you have, like, just a constant stream of, like, magic damage. So, like, if you have a boss above you... This works great for the Destroyer, by the way. Yeah, you just throw that up, and then it just continually does that and drops. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do another one. We're going to see if we can do that 3 times. Obviously. Where is he at? Okay, there he is. Okay, do we have the motion down so we can actually do this properly the second time? Let's find out, shall we? As long as I don't get hit by that, we should be okay, but all about that movement. And see, sometimes he's extremely evasive, and other times not so much. Look at this, he's like all over me again. Sometimes he's all over me, and sometimes he's really evasive, so just trying to keep my mouse cursor close to him here. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Nope, I'm good. Okay, we'll switch it over. Yeah, I think doing the curse on him is really helping him. Those cursed bullets are really quite good. Okay, he's hitting me a little bit, but just trying to keep that debuff on him. That's where we get most of our damage right there when he charges me. Okay. Good. So far, so good. Okay, I'm going to try not to panic. That Mega Shark really is awesome. And again, once again, if I did not have the Star Cannon, that's what I'd use to kill him. And then later we'll get some big upgrades for weapons. Hopefully. Oh, I forgot my little cloud is actually still out, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, the Star Cannon is doing some work, for sure. No doubt about that. And there it is. There's our second kill. Okay. I was going to go in and turn the time freeze off, and we'll do our last one here. Hopefully we can do it again. Let's try it. At this point, I feel like this should be something I can replicate, but you never know. All you have to do is make the wrong move, and you're back down to square one. Sometimes they go better than, like, each run could be very different, depending on, especially if we got a Wyvern, which would be really mean. But sometimes the game, see, like, we just took a ton of damage here. Like, we're getting hit more for, oh, of course, right when I said that. A Wyvern, perfect. So this might be a no-go here. Yeah, it's destroying that Wyvern. Okay, well, that's good. That's bad though. I'm gonna get hit. Yeah, I might actually lose this one. I'm just not paying attention on this run here. It's perfect that that's exactly what happened. Talking about losing your focus, which I guess is what just happened, because I'm definitely dead. I'm not surviving this. If I do, it'll be some sort of miracle, but I seriously doubt it. My healing potion is 10 seconds away, but again, I seriously got it. Okay, maybe. Oh, man, I got double hit on that. That's too bad. I just don't have the speed. Something about the speed all of a sudden is different. Or maybe it's where the hands ended up. Or maybe I killed the hands last time but did not kill them the time before. I'm really not sure, but something definitely feels off. Not good. I'm just doing the best I can to just stay away from him, which is what you do. Okay. This may or may not be very stressful for you watching, but for me, it definitely is. And I'm sure there's a lot of different ways I could be doing this. Okay, I got another heal also. Maybe we'll be okay. Who knows? I thought for sure I was dead so far, but we're getting closer, so... We only have to kill him 3 times, and then we're good. I keep trying to change my gun. There we go. Uh-oh, I can't move. Maybe he's putting a slow debuff on me or something. I don't even know. It's possible. Okay, there it is. Alright, that had me pretty worried. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well we got everything we need, and we look at that. We got a little thing that summons a little Skeletron Prime. So here's what we'll do. Oh, that was making me work for it. Alright, so you can see the upgrades at the base. Now we have the conveyors on both the bottom and the top here, so where the lava's at. So what happens is when guys die way back in the back on the left here, watch what happens to the drops. It'll bring the drops right to me. See this? So this is a true AFK farm here now. See, it just brings everything to me. Now, these guys, once we get better traps, they won't be able to survive nearly as long as they can right now, but anyways. So that's that. That's kind of cool. Those are the quick upgrades there. Now, I can show you on my map real quick. Here's what I did. This is what I meant by build like a kind of a wide trench and then go around your... You don't want to do it right around the edge of this. You want to be further down. Do it like this. And this looks like it's corruption, but no, this is corruption. This is just a different little mini biome in there. And then what you do is, oh what was that? Once you dig this, then you do the clementator all the way around on the bottom, and then you make sure everything on the inside is completely clear. And now we can just warp back in here and talk to our peeps. I don't know if I've ever showed this guy off, but this is the, oh, look at that. Got a couple things that we can buy from him. This is the clothier, I believe. Okay. So I've just been scanning this stuff as I see it and not really mentioning it every single time. This is the tax collector, in case you're wondering. So just over time, he generates gold, up to 10 gold, and then you can just come by and pick it up. So that's useful. We've obviously got our bomb guy. He got a couple of extra things, and then we've got our tavern keep. We never did this event, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'm going to even bother with it. There are some really good weapons off this, but it just takes so much time because you have to grind this out to get defender medals. I guess technically it depends on how many it takes for me to be able to duplicate the defender medals, but I might do the event to show it off at some point, but we're no longer going to get the easy version of it, so that's a little disappointing. Okay, now let's make sure we have our map back up, and let's look here. So we can get rid of this, and this. We'll scan that. Skeletron, and robotic skull. So we'll do this. Did I turn that off? Oh, I did. That's why. Okay, there he is. I wondered why that wasn't showing. Alright. I must have turned that off, but... So, if you wanted to know what these guys look like, that's what they look like. So, yeah, that's just a bunch of eyes. But if I put him on, that's what that is. Okay, now let's do Skeletron, and we will get the Skeletron Prime bags. We'll get the trophy, and we've already got this. Let's go back over to spawn and put that stuff up. Because, of course, we are proud of ourselves. Or at least I am, because, oops, that's not what I meant. Let's put that back up. Oh, come on. Why you do this? One. God, there's so many things in my way. I think that's why I got rid of them, because they started to annoy me. Alright, there it is. Bam. Now, you want to see a quick DPS check. First of all, I'm going to show you what it's like on this sword. That's actually pretty good. That's with the debuff built into it. And also, if you notice this right here, this is the protection. You will dodge the next attack. Every time I hit something, it resets it. So if I get hit and then I immediately hit something, I just get constant dodge protection. So actually, this armor is pretty good. Become immune after striking. That's what that means, in case you were wondering. That's actually pretty good damage. Now, alternatively, let's see single target. Let's see what this does. So that's pretty decent damage as well. 530, but obviously with no penetration, I mean, you're only going to get so much, right? It's still pretty good, but this guy's kind of messing it up, but it's not going to matter in a minute. Check this DPS out. You ready for this? Watch this number. Guys, get out of here. Trying to show peeps some stuff. All right, you ready for this? Watch that number. Here we go. 12,000, 13,000, getting close to 14,000. So on AoE stuff, this cannon is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I can't even believe there's that much damage. I don't know if I ever showed this off, but this would be the Daedalus bow. That's actually pretty decent too, but it does penetrate, so it can be better than what it's showing here, especially on the Destroyer. But just so you have an idea. And this is without any buffs to range stuff too. Like, I'm not really buffing anything ranged, so if you want to see what that is on range stuff, I don't know if it's going to be that much different, but here it is again. Not really. I mean, well, it hit almost 15,000 damage, almost 16,000 DPS a second. Yep, 16. That is absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, so that's that. Look at this guy. Get out of here, buddy. See, if you want pinpoint accuracy, though, this Mega Shark, really quite good. It also has a 50% chance to save ammo just on its own. And you can see these little eyes. I wish they were out here. That would be nice. Anyways, they can pierce and hit multiple targets, so that's pretty cool. Okay, let me quickly just show you my chest that I have for you. Okay, so this was... Oh, I got the bat wing as well. You know, when we ended the last episode, I believe, I didn't know if I could get the wing drop from a vampire. We did, and I was able to make the bat wings. Also, my appearance is completely different. I put on... I got the Red's breastplate and all, and I also got the red wings. I believe that you... I believe y'all were here when I got that. I'm pretty sure you were, or I would have written it down. Anyways, and then these are the things I made. This is a magical weapon. Kind of cool. This is obviously the staff I'm using right now, except... oh, I forgot to roll this. Dang it. And then we got the light disc. This is a pretty cool melee weapon. Pretty neat. Back in the day, you used to have to craft 5 of them to get this effect, but now they changed the way it works, so that's cool. Anyways, here's our palladium ore and bar, our orichalcum ore and bars, and then our titanium ore and bars. Also, I forgot to mention this in a previous episode, when I was doing stuff in the jungle before I don't think I had even killed the first mechanical boss. But anyways, I farmed some turtles, and I got enough to get 3 turtle shells or something like that, and that's what it cost to essentially duplicate them. That's why I have so many. So at some point, we'll be able to use these for another tier of armor. Now, what happened in the jungle if you're wondering, is a couple of things. Number one, a boss is going to be available to kill now, but also the way you spawn that boss is kind of it's not the same as most other bosses. We have to wait for something to spawn in the jungle, and we're going to need a huge arena for that, so I'm going to have to prep that for the next episode. But we'll need a decent amount of space. Once again, it's about movement. If you can't move, you will get destroyed. It's guaranteed, especially on this difficulty. Oh, look at this, Captain Tuna. Try not to forget my train of thought here, but I don't think I have it. Nope. Okay. Wait, do I? Did I just see it? Hold on a minute. No. Let's just do this. No. Okay, so we don't have it. All right. So while we're waiting, we'll just do this. We'll switch over. Oh, I need to put my fishing pole up, I guess. Let me get a couple of my things out here. Let's see. What am I doing? Okay. We'll put that out, and then we'll get our sonar and our fishing, and we'll do some fishing real quick to get this, so we can knock this fishing quest out. Anyways, the boss's name is Plantera, so that will be the next boss that we kill, and that's the next one in succession, how you can kind of move through the game here. Duke Fishron is also one that we'll be doing, but that's pretty tough. That's a pretty tough boss, so we won't be doing him yet. We need to get prepared for that. And again, you talk about needing prep. Oh my gosh, that is so scary. Anyways, Plantera, you have to find a Plantera bulb in the jungle, and those will start spawning as time passes. But in addition to that, what's going to happen is there's going to be some life fruits that start to spawn in the jungle as well. So the sooner you can get all three of your mech bosses down, the sooner you can get those growing. And what that does is, instead of having 400 health, you can get up to a maximum of 500 health. And obviously we want that, right? So that's going to be the next priority. I won't be fighting Plantera until I get it. So there will be a little bit of farming for that. Plus, like I said, I'll have to make the arena. But in addition to that, there's also going to be a new ore that starts spawning in that biome, in the jungle biome. So with that being said, we got a lot of new stuff to do moving forward now. Plus, on top of all that, what's going to happen is I'm going to also have to look at all the different things I can make with all three of the not the bars, the hallowed bars, but all three of the what am I trying to say? I can't remember what it's called. That's the problem. So let me warp back and I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, we still didn't get what I'm looking for. There are still some things I need to get, which is why I'm doing this every day. Let me just warp back so I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, Souls of Sight and Souls of Might. So Might is from the Destroyer, Souls of Sight is obviously from the Twins, and Souls of Fright, I'm pretty sure. Not Flight, but Souls of Fright are from the boss that we just killed. Okay, we get rid of that, we can get rid of that. I might hang on to that for now. Okay, and then we'll do something like that. Okay. Oh, that's... Where did I put those? I know I saved that. It's not here. Oh, you know what I did? I went ahead and just decided to scan them. Oh, we only need 2 more for that. Nice. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's get... This is just going to be a reminder for me to do something with this, so I'm going to set it right here. Alright, this is all the stuff you get out of the ocean, what is it called? The Seaside Crate, which is the hard mode version of this. You can get all the different ores out of this, like the ore and the bars. You can get potions as well, as you can see here. You can get your basic stuff that you would normally get. There's nothing super amazing about this other than the fact that you can get the other version of the ores that you don't have in your world. So typically your world will spawn with 3 of the 6 ores. It depends. There are special seeds that have all the ore, but anyways, just as a general rule of thumb, that's how that works. Also, this is what the purple solution looks like, and what it does is it spreads corruption. In case I didn't say that, so you use this. You have this, basically the top left slot. Like if I put that here, it's going to use this first, but if I have it here, it's going to use this first. From the top left across, then it goes back to the left across. So whatever's in first place is what it's going to use. So anyways, so if we want to spread corruption, we can, so it's not really a big deal anymore. But let's get back to this. We'll go ahead and open the Skeletron Prime bags, and I'm not expecting anything super rare here. You can see you basically get Souls of Fright, we got the mask, so we'll just scan that, get rid of this, scan those, scan that, get rid of that. Okay, so now let's just type in mechanical and we'll make our mechanical cart. So we have a piece of each. And now we should be able to make it. Here it is. Permanently grants boosted speed and defensive probe for minecarts. Perfect. And that's an expert only thing now. So now we'll scan it again, because of course we will. Minecart upgrade kit. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I used it. Okay, now we have to... I was going to say, I was expecting that to actually get the cart here. Okay, there we go. And now we can get rid of the fart cart. Great. So there it is. Perfect. Okay. Now, we've done that. What else did I have to show you? We're still waiting for stuff on this, which our traveling merchant just has not given us the stuff we need for that. And what did I have over here? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so that's all we need to cover there. All right, now, the temple will be coming up after Plantera, and this is where all of our hallowed is. We need hallowed on the surface somewhere, and since this is a small map, unfortunately, it does not leave a whole lot of room to do this. I might put some hallowed here, since it can't spread into these bricks, I don't think. And since I did this massive, chasm down here, it won't spread over to this either, because I don't like it when it corrupts my beaches. And this is also the graveyard biome. I don't know if that will work, but anyways, it's probably better to do at least a medium map, just so you can warp further and have a little bit more space to play around with. Okay, well. In any event, I'm going to find out all this stuff, like what all the cool stuff. I'm pretty sure this enables us to make all the new tools. Matter of fact, we could probably just look at some of that now. I don't know if that's worth y'all's time or not. Yeah, here we go. See how it requires some of each? There are drills in the game. I mean, I guess they're cool, but I typically... So this is a pickaxe, 200% axe power, 200% pick, 110% axe. We've already made that. This is the sword I could have made, or that I made. Yeah, I made all this stuff here, so, okay. So I know I could make these couple. Where's the pick? The pick should be there too, the regular... Oh, yeah, it is. Duh. Hello. It's right there. Okay. Let's do that, shall we? Pickaxe axe. Nice. Pickaxe axe. Where is it at? Here we go. Now, what is this? 180% pick power, and this is 200. So this is, even though it's a legendary, I'll have to enchant this one, but we don't need that now. The axe is 110%, which is a little unfortunate. It means I have to move this in front. And then, so, based off what I had just described before, if I'm using my axe, it'll first default to this. Then if I'm using the pick part of it, it'll default to this. And if I'm using a hammer, this is all the smart stuff. So like if I hold, in my case, shift, see how it's defaulting to that, to the correct tool. So anyways, hopefully I'm not making that sound ridiculous. Now, at some point, we're also going to have to do a pirate invasion, which I'll definitely want to do. I still have not farmed the wall of flesh off camera, so that's kind of annoying. But I'll do that eventually. We don't really need that now. So, anyways, yeah, we're doing pretty good. So, I guess we'll wrap it up there for now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was trying to say. We do still have a couple of slime buddies we need to get. That's where our Aether is. We've done our quests. We've got these guys safe. And yeah, at this point, we're ready to rock and roll. So I do hope you enjoyed the video. Those were some pretty fun boss fights, and they're only going to get more and more complex as we go on. So should be some pretty good stuff coming ahead here. Do hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.